laundry for 12 people is insane. So starting today, my new game plan for laundry is to wash the girls' clothes, at least their church clothes and their town clothes, here at home, and the baby's clothes here at home, and hang them to dry, because when we take all of our stuff to the laundromat, it's a long day, and things get washed with the boys' work clothes and things just don't come out smelling as clean. We were gifted this tiny little compact portable washer that washes, I think, a 13 capacity on one side, and then the second side is a spinner that spins it out, and that does half of what it washes. So I think it's 13 and 6. It washes 13 pounds and spins out 6 at a time. We can't fit a ton in there. There's no way that washer could handle our family's laundry. We would break that little machine in a hot second. So I'm gonna show you just how we do laundry. I'm gonna do a brief overview of how Brandon hooked it up to our RV and where it drains out and all of that. But yeah, I'm gonna wash some of the girls' town clothes and just show you how I do that. Okay y'all, this is real life. The generator's going in the background. I hope you can hear me. But this is our outdoor kitchen. It's also doubles as a laundry room and storage. Our mixer's out here, our little Instant Pot is out here because we don't have a lot of room for it in the house. And then up here, let me just show you, in these cupboards we have some canned goods, our washberries that we got last week, but it's just basically extra storage for groceries or canned goods or canning supplies. Don't mind this. I don't know what it is, but the paper on the cheap RV cabinets is peeling off everywhere. I don't know if it's the climate change from California to Tennessee, but it just peels off, and yeah, so don't mind that. But this, our big Berkey's out here too. This is our giant, I think it's I don't even know, it's a big Berkey. And we use this for filling up our pots and all of that. This is our little washing machine that we got from our friends, and it is a workhorse. This is the inside that washes about 13 pounds, and this is the spinner side. Can you see in there? This little thing goes on top to keep the clothes from staying, or from leaving and escaping out here. But Brandon has hooked it up. I'll go around the side. This was the RV's outdoor shower, and he's just retraced that hose, can you see it, back in and through to over here, and it comes out down here, and then this is the outdoor shower hose that he's just retraced back inside, and then we put that in here, and we turn the outdoor shower on through those nozzles that I showed you, and it begins to fill. The drain system is in the back. I can't really pull it out, but it's in the back, and he's made a hole back here to underneath the sink. This outdoor kitchen sink, he's made a hole. He unscrewed this panel, and it drains through the same way that this sink drains. It drains out the bottom where our sink drains, and it comes out through our black water tanks. I'm gonna take you around the back of our RV to show you the clear elbow where the water meets the black water and shows you where it drains, but the generator's running, so I'm just gonna show it to you on the camera real quick. And if you guys want a more in-depth explanation on how Brandon did all that, I can get him to do a specific video when he gets home from work. This is just a quick overview of how we set it up. So it meets, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but it drains out this orange hose and it meets up with our black water right here, our black water tank, and then it conjoins in with that clear elbow and drains out just like the black and gray water. So we mainly got this little washing machine for cloth diapers. I do cloth diapers with my newborns. I try and do it as they get into the toddler stage, but truthfully, toddler cloth diapers are gross. They are gross, and it's just not worth it to me to deal with toddler cloth diapers in this kind of a situation. I already have enough on my plate, so living in a camper and using this tiny little washer is just not worth it for me to wash 2-year-old poop. Truth, truth bomb. But this little machine is perfect for newborn cloth diapers or newborn clothes. It's just super handy. It has been such a blessing. Our friends got it for me as a baby shower gift, and I have used this so much. Like, it has been a lifesaver for his clothes. We have a minimalist wardrobe anyways, so getting the baby newborn poop explosions clean as quick as possible so the yellow stuff doesn't stain has been huge on saving his few outfits that we have. I'm gonna start washing some little girls' dresses so you can see kind of how much what fits in a wash load and how we fill it and how much soap we use, because you definitely don't use nearly as much soap as you would in a regular washer. Okay, so the water's coming out here. Our max load capacity is up here. Depending on your load size, but you don't want to fill up above here because then water will just run over the overflow and you'll just waste a bunch of water. So far I've put in 4 little girls' dresses. That's 8 dresses. 9 dresses, 2 pairs of leggings, 10 dresses, 2 pairs of leggings, and 1 pair of overalls. That is our max capacity. You don't want to put any more than that in there because it will just make your washer work too hard. We fill up from over here. I just turn the knob. And it's filling. Kind of like how you do regular laundry. I don't know if you put your soap in with your water, you wait till your water's full and put your soap in. I really don't have that kind of a specific routine. I just put everything in and press go because I'm usually doing 20 other things at once. I use Thieves laundry soap. We dilute it because it comes in a small bottle and it's very concentrated. So I separate it into 3 of these clear containers and add a couple of other things. But I use 3 pumps in 1 load of laundry this size. All the reviews I read on Amazon had differing ratios of how much soap to use. You definitely do not need to use as much as you would in a conventional washer. And specifically with Thieves, it doesn't suds as much, so it doesn't, you won't see the sudsing. But 2 tablespoons, I believe, is what most people use. So if you're using just Arm & Hammer or Tide or whatever laundry soap you use, 2 tablespoons in your washing machine, and this washing machine should do the trick. Another note on laundry soap real quick. Just be aware of what kind of laundry soap you're using if you're using camping in an RV or using a septic system, because that is going to be in your gray water. I'm sure you guys have done the research on that, and you want to be really sensitive to what you're flushing back into your septic systems or your gray water systems, just so that they're not corrosive and damaging. We try and be really plant-based with our laundry soaps and all of our soaps. Okay, it was that quick. It's filled up to the top. That's about as full as I want to get it. So now I'm going to turn it off before it overflows. Okay, now we just shut this lid, and a full load goes to about 15 minutes. Sometimes, I mean, you have a 12-minute, a 9-minute, 6-minute, and a 3-minute option, but this is a full load, so I'm gonna put it on for 15 minutes, and the timer flashes. You can open it up while it's washing to see, and if we did overfill it, anything will splash out over that little. You can see the water is getting super dirty. It doesn't look like it's washing super well, but you guys, it is. I promise, it is washing super well. I'll show you before I drain it what the water looks like. It gets some dirt out of clothes. Okay, the wash cycle is done. I'm going to open it up and show you how dirty this water is and how dirty my girls get in a day. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna, it does a really great job of cleaning. Like a really great job. Now, all you have to do is switch this middle knob from start to drain. And this will drain out the bottom of the washer and into that orange hose I showed you earlier and into the elbow. I'll go show you it draining. See it draining right there. It drains really quickly, actually. I'll push the laundry over so you can see. It drains pretty quickly. Once that all drains, I put a few things at a time into this other side, which is the spinner side. And it spins it out and it gets a lot of the liquid out, a lot of the water out, so that it dries, the clothes dry so much quicker when you hang them to dry. Okay, this is the spinner side. You just open it up. I take my little thing out and I put in a little bit at a time. So far, it's a pair of overalls, a dress, and 2 pairs of leggings. And you squish that down. You put your white little thing on top. You close your lid, close your lid. I switch my hose from that water inlet to this water inlet. I twist this little knob to the 5, and you can hear it starting to spin a little bit off balance. And then I go turn on the water, and that's rinsing as it spins. Sounds a little off balance, so I'm gonna stop it and readjust. I only let the water run. See where the water comes out for it to spin? There you go, now it's not off balance. I only let the water run for the first 30 seconds or so. 30 seconds to a minute, and that should rinse any leftover soap out, because the loads are so small and we use such a small amount of soap. That should rinse any leftover soap out, and once it reaches the 4, I go turn the water off. And it spins out in about 2 to 3 minutes. And I pull them out and hang them out to dry. Okay, it's now the rinse cycle or spin cycle is done. We're gonna pop this open. And everything is really rinsed out and smells super clean. We don't have a clothesline right now, so I'm just gonna hang them on coat hangers. And it's so hot today, they will dry in no time. This little thing, I'm gonna show you, this little rack has been so handy for baby clothes and cloth diapers and wipes. I got that from a friend, Kate, from Venison for Dinner. Super handy, she got that for me as a baby gift, and I love it. It's super affordable, super handy for dish rags and baby wipes and baby clothes and socks. But that's a cool way to hang things to dry. I saw a huge industrial size clothesline that is definitely on my wish list. It's like large family style clothesline. But as for right now, a bug just flew in my mouth. Lovely. for right now, I am just going to hang them up on coat hangers and use our awning arms to let these clothes dry and wash and rinse and repeat. It's as simple as that. Some pros and cons about this real quick. I really can't find too many cons other than the fact that it doesn't wash big loads, but that can't be a con because not everybody has a huge family. So honestly, it was a super amazing gift. We didn't buy it, someone bought it for us, so I can't vouch for that, but what I can say is I am so grateful someone gifted this to us. It has been so handy and it's well worth the $120 or $160. I don't know exactly how much it is, but because prices fluctuate on Amazon and even on Walmart.com so much, but I believe it was around $100 when I added it to my registry. It's worth it. It's worth every penny. It's worth its weight in gold. It has, there are bugs everywhere right now. It has blessed our family socks off, and it gets things super clean. It rinses super well to where the things are almost dry when they come out of the rinser. So if you're thinking about or debating on getting this portable washing machine, do it. It is worth it. It's worth it for camper living in general. Even if you're camping at a camp spot, it saves you a ton of money. We weren't able to put out a clothesline at our camp spot, so we would still have to dry our clothes, but it's still like, we even wash the boys' work clothes in here during the week because they have limited work clothes. So if they got really gross, we would wash 2 pairs of jeans at once and it would get them super clean and spin them out to where they were dry the next morning, even hanging them in the RV. So do it, do it. Definitely jump and get yourself this little washing machine. It is so handy. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I wash some laundry today. We are so thankful to have you around and so thankful that you guys spend some time watching us. I know time is a valuable thing for everybody. So thank you for spending some of yours hanging out with the Roberts crew on our homestead. Have a blessed day.